happiness. What makes us happy? It's like a line there. It's called fatness. What makes us happy? The special little memories that we take with us from our life. You know, it feels like everybody's gone. I just got my aunt left on my mom's side. My one aunt, she's 85. Either she's 85. I think she's going to be 86 this year. Her birthday's like 5 days away from my dad's. My dad's is February 26th, and I think hers is February 20th. And my best friend that died, Donna Benhajo Lee, her birthday was February 23rd. My cousin's husband that passed away, his birthday was in February too. Yeah. And then I know my husband's sister had a baby that passed away, which is so sad, but we don't talk to her. He was in February too. That's really sad. I don't wish that on nobody. It's just heartbreaking. But let's talk about some happy things. Like some of the things that I remember in my life, and I try to think back, and what's bad is when you get to the point, and I was talking to a guy I work with, he's like, I don't want to be like my dad, because we're right next to a cemetery where we work. He goes, I don't want to be like my dad, because then there's nobody to come and visit him. Everybody's gone. But that happens. And you know what? This is the thing. And I thought about that, because I used to work in a nursing home for 6-7 years. And I thought, we're going to get some really bad rains coming. And I thought about that. But, you know, you don't want to be alone and die and all that, but you're not alone. Because, oh, my eyes really itching me. I was really freaked out because my ma was alone and we couldn't get there in time. She was still hot and warm, but we couldn't get there in time. And I'll never forget that in my entire existence. Her one eye was still open looking at. I just know. And it kind of closed after I just know. And I was kind of selfish. I didn't even care about my dad at that point, and he needed help with his, he couldn't walk or anything, and I just didn't even want to be bothered helping him, and that was awful. That wasn't a good person that I was being, but I was just in shock. I didn't even know what to, but you know what's weird? That's why I always ask on here if you guys believe in life after death, because I swear to God on the Holy Bible, when me and my dad, we went to see my mom passed away she had a hysterectomy, something that should have been a 5-minute surgery. And my dad kept saying she was supposed to be home 3 or 4, 5 days tops. And it shows you sometimes things are easy operation. We don't make it home. Sometimes hard and difficult. There's no odds. You can't believe it. Somebody makes it. It's just God is calling you at different times. I really believe that. And my mom was screaming in my ear, and I didn't get that then. I'm okay. I'm with you. I'm here. And I didn't get it. And I'm sitting there looking around like a dummy that I am. And now it's been years. My mom passed away on December 18th, I hated Christmas for years. I've just started liking it now, because she wouldn't want me to hate it. She really wouldn't. She would want me to be happy. And she always said to me, I always worry about you when I'm gone. I'm always worried about you. And I loved her. I loved her more than the sun, the moon, and the stars. I loved my mother. And I always wasn't even good to her sometimes. I had my moments, but man, I loved her. She was my best friend in this world. We used to ride our bikes. Memories. Talk about memories. We used to ride our bikes to Kmart. She couldn't drive. We used to ride our bikes to Kmart, and she always had layaways in. And my dad would get so pissed off, and we were always getting stuff. Like, I remember wreaths. She would get Christmas wreaths out of layaway, and we'd be bucking. I don't know what the word I was looking for. We would be trotting them home on our bikes. I don't know, it's not even the right word I'm looking for. In the snow with Christmas wreaths. She had my handlebars so loaded up with shit, I could barely steer. I was littler. And she had her all loaded up. I had just like a regular bike, and she had like a 10-speed. She had a nice bike my dad bought her. I remember it was sky blue. It just was a nice lady's bike. It was a nice bike. And I'm like, Ma, I got no more handlebar room left to put anything else. And we were always getting layaways in. She'd have 3 and 4 or 5 layaways going at a time. Clothes, decorations. And that's how she got stuff. And that stuff made her so happy. And now that I look back on it, I wish I could have even been more happy at the happiness she created for me and my dad. She made the house beautiful. She decorated, she had primitive antiques everywhere. At Christmas, she had it just like something out of a magazine. And she made homemade cookies and fudge. And I remember one time me and my dad got in so much trouble from her. We ate all her frickin' cookies. I don't know. I discovered them. I think somehow I showed them to my dad or something. I started taking them out of the freezer downstairs. And he started eating them. And we didn't tell her. And she was so mad she had to go cook and bake a bunch more cookies. Oh, she could have killed us. Oh, my God. I even gave fudge. I didn't know it was poisonous. I gave it to my schnauzer, Ashley. Oh, my God. He loved it, though. But he was, okay. I don't know. He turned diabetic because he was so old. And I had to give him, and it wasn't from that, because I only gave him that a couple times. It was because he just was real old, and I had to practice supposedly on an orange, and we'd give him medicine. Oh, the poor baby was sick, and I tried everything to keep my Ashley alive. I gave him diabetic medicine, shots, everything, and we donated the medicine what we couldn't use to other people when he had to be put. I'm telling you, when my dad went to put him to sleep, me and my mom were hysterical. I was in my bedroom crying. She was in the living room. And I came out in the hallway, and I know I seen his soul. And my mom, we came together at the same time. We're like, did you see... We both seen Ashley. She named him from Ashley from Gone with the Wind. My mom killed me. Oh, she was too funny. But yeah, it's the good times. And my mom and dad and all of us going at the lake, and my aunt and my uncle when my uncle was alive, and my 2 cousins when they were little, all having fun at the lake, everybody eating and drinking and acting stupid and having fun. Like there was one Christmas that my dad bought 20 bottles of champagne. Everybody got ripped. And it was so much fun. We ran out of champagne. We went back to the local corner store that sold worms and shit and everything else. We bought more champagne, and everybody was drinking. My little cousin, he was younger. He got drunk. My dad got him drunk. I was drunk. My cousin, the girl was drunk. I'm not saying her name. Everybody got flipped up off of pink champagne, and everybody had so much. That was... the Christmas, we all had so much fun. It was fun. We were all stupid, and it was fun. It was good times. You know, it was good times. Those are the times you carry and you remember your whole life. And every time my dad would get drunk, he'd talk about food, wanting to make pierogies and potato pancakes this big. And my mom used to yell at him all the time, like, you act like you're cooking. My dad never cooked in his life. He cooked some horrible shit for me and him when my mom was sick before, like apples and hamburger meat. And I go, you can't feed me this. I said, I'm like, you can't. You got to give me McDonald's. This is horrible. Oh, this is good. I go, no, it isn't, Dad. It's horrible. Oh, it was horrible. Apples and hamburger meat, the shit he came up with. And he got me something, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. But the good memories. What good memories do you guys have of your life? Those good memories keep you going. Those good memories are the fabric of your quilt of your life. They really are. Those memories are your foundation. Those memories are everything that are woven into your brain and your chemistry of your life. It really is. And I would love to hear some of your good memories and your thoughts. And you notice when you think about memories, it takes you back to that place in time. You can smell everything, see everything, and remember how everybody was dressed and how they were. And that's just wonderful. God can let you do that, because I notice I do that with perfume big time. Poison was my perfume when I was growing up, when I was young, going out dancing and everything. Poison by Kristen Dior. I had it in spray bottles, the real perfume. Oh, I spent hundreds of dollars on it at Hudson's back in the day, and I loved it. And I wish I could get some more Poison to this day, and I haven't had it in years, and I would love to have it again. The purple bottle, not the other colors. The purple real Poison. Oh my gosh, it was a deep, mysterious smell. Very different, very chic, very beautiful. And I loved Eternity, and I love Estee Lauder's Beautiful, and I like White Linen by Estee Lauder. I like strong smells. I love Sunflowers. I have that, but in a body spray, The Real Thing by Elizabeth Arden. Oh my gosh, those smells just take me back. I would like to get, this year, I'd like to get, oh my gosh, Ralph Lauren. Not White Diamonds, but I forget. Oh my gosh, they have it in a woman's and a men's scent. And I believe it's Ralph Lauren. If anybody can remember what I'm talking about, and it smells real clean, let me know. I thought it was white something, but I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. Eternity. That's what I mean to say. They have it in women and men's. I love Eternity. Oh my gosh. I love Eternity. Still love it to this day. If I got rich, that's the first thing I'd do. I'd buy probably 100 to 200 perfumes and just put them all over my dresser and just have it beautiful. I love it. I'm sorry, my friend's calling me. I'll call her back. But what makes you happy? What memories you get out of perfume? What memories do you have from your childhood? What memories do you have of your life? Let me know. Lisa's sharing life stories with you. That's what this story is about. Memories in life, and good and happiness. Have a beautiful day. Come back tomorrow, because I'm dumpster diving tomorrow too. Love you all.